No, come on in. Come on in, Marv.
What up,
Let's
yo?
come
Give
on
him
in,
a mic.
Marv. Give him a mic. We're
Look
gonna.
who jumped in.
Yeah, he's just stopping
We got
by
a
to
special.
say hi, but
We got a special guest coming
Special
in.
guest in studio. Come on up
over
here,
and senior.
center stage.
got
Center
it.
stage.
You know
Marvin Jones is
Woohoo!
with us.
Marv.
Good to see you. Welcome back. Welcome back, Marv. How you
It's good
doing,
to be
man?
back. I'm doing great.
Yeah?
I'm doing amazing. I just, stopped by, highlight a couple of friends,
I
get some lunch,
and we appreciate that.
yeah, it's all good.
Well, how excited are you for Sunday? Let me start there.
I mean, I'm excited. The last time I was here, we got whooped on with the Jags, but it was just a great time, seeing everybody, all the fans, yelling, showing the support for me, even though I was on the other side. But now it's going to be great, being here. It's home. It's home for me, so it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be a good vibe. I know it's gonna be crazy. I know all the fans are going out there. I got stopped over here saying, "Oh, we're gonna be wearing ski masks."
There you go.
CJ making me go crazy. So I mean, shoot, let's see the ski mask. That's what time we're on.
I think Ryan and myself think we're gonna have our ski masks on as well. Talk about just the energy last time you were here versus this time, man. Just watching on the outside, I can speculate, but take us through it.
I mean, it's amazing, and that goes from the top down. It starts with coach, and he has that energy. He has the energy that I think that's great for the city. You know what I'm saying?
Great.
So when you go outside, you talk about the grit. You talk about the hard nose. Like we're gonna come
Detroit.
after you. That's
born and
Detroit.
raised.
Yeah, for sure.
What up,
You know what I'm
though?
saying? You already know. So that's Detroit. And it comes from him, and it trickles down, So it's infectious, that attitude, and man, it's just completely changed.
It's good to see.
The vibes. You walk outside, it's up for real.
We grew up here, so we know.
It's up.
Marv, let me ask you, because you're a guy that played here, left, came back. What is it about this city? As you mentioned, playing for the Jags last year, you're getting standing ovations as an opponent. People love you here. The relationship between the professional athlete, you specifically, and this fan base. What is it about Detroit that just is so synonymous with showing their players love?
I mean, I just think what I
And
think
your
about
family
it just
too. I mean, people love your family.
That's what I was gonna say. It's just you walk outside and you just think these are part of my family, and I think that feeling is reciprocated. So that's one thing that I would say. It's just they've always showed me love. So it's a city that's that we say all the words. We say grit, we say hard nose, and we're gonna come after you. But it's also a city that shows a lot of love. And if you're one of their own, I mean, it's really a great moment to hear. So
we talk about it all the time, Marv. The difference between Sheila, Chris Spielman, Brad Holmes, and Dan Campbell, the leadership of the Lions. Nobody could probably speak to this better than you can. And I want you to talk negatively about anybody, but just how different tangibly is it to walk into Allen Park and go to work every day with this regime in place right now, this ownership group?
It's a big light. I'll tell you that. It's fun to go into work, And the thing is, and this is not like any other organization. I mean, when you walk in, all of them are there. From Sheila, everybody's on the sideline watching the players. So that just goes to show you. I mean, they're really into this, and they're really invested in to how we are as players and how we do, So it's just that, like I said, from top down, everybody's together, And when you have that type of vibe, you could go nowhere but up. So
awesome.
it's fun. It's been fun.
Hey, Marv, you weren't here last year when the Seahawks came in and they put 48 points up on the Lions. They didn't punt all damn game. Now, are the coaching staff and players talking about last year? Not only that, Seattle beats them out for a playoff spot at the end of the year, and then Seattle picks one spot ahead of them in the draft because of some dumb rule.
Coin flip.
Yeah, it was a coin flip, basically. Are you guys talking about
Friday Night
last
Lights.
year, or is it just let's just go out and beat whoever's there?
Yeah, no, it's not. We're not talking about last year, just because. obviously it's a different team. This is a different team. The team has grown, compared to last year. I've played against them, and Yeah, so we're not talking about last year. Obviously, I wasn't here, but you know, I've seen it. You know, but I think for everybody else here, it's you know, kind of in the back of their heads. But yeah, we're just moving forward. You know, we just had a great win, and that's you know, put behind us, and we're just ready to go and put out a good product for in front of our people. So. It's all good.
Nice.
Hey, Marvin, as a former player, you know I got to ask you from player to player, like, how's the health? Everything good? How'd you come through, like, training camp? How'd you come through the game? You know, as a player, I'm like,
yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm already know, you know. But, yeah, I'm all good. You know, I'm ready to rock.
There we go.
Yes, sir.
I got you training camp pretty good, too. My knees, my
you,
back.
man.
Let me check you out real quick.
My voice is okay.
Need a little adjustment?
But, man, you got one more?
I do, Marv. I just want to ask you. I just got to compliment you on your mic presence. The way you hold the mic. Are you going to be doing this in the future?
Yes.
Because your mic presence it's outstanding.
I don't know. Hey, maybe I'll come back here. You know, I live right up the street. You know, I walked over here, so it's all good. But yeah, I think you know, I think so. There's a lot of I'm getting tugged a lot of different ways. But
Don't take my job.
No, for sure.
I see Nate Burleson when I see you.
Shout out my guy Nate.
There you go.
Shout out my guys.
Hey, Marv, thanks so much for popping in. Don't want to monopolize your time too much. I know you just popped over for a friend.
I'm gonna finish my sandwich. You know.
All right.
It was good seeing you.
I'll see y'all around. Marvin Jones, everybody.
Did you get the chicken Caesar wrap from Birmingham Roast?
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Easy call.
Thanks, Marvin. So great. How about that, guys? Marvin Jones Jr. Pops in here to Woodward Sports. So great. We're so excited to have Marv back.
Yeah.
And everybody here in Detroit loves Marvin Jones, and he loves the city too, and he shows that.
How lucky are we to have these athletes popping in?
Yeah.
We get Kirk Gibson coming in here.
he's
The other
hard
day,
time.
Alex Faedo's dropping by, the Tigers pitcher. Kerry Carpenter yesterday with his family dropping
He
in.
used to come in here
we
when he was.
we get them all. Jared Goff
incredible.
and Kristen Harper back in the day.
Yeah.
This is the place, man.
Well, it is. You don't see these guys popping into radio stations.
No.
You know what I mean? You do a phone call, but to pop in over here and do that, we're really appreciative.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
One of the big things, you know, when they brought Marvin Jones Sr. back, it was like, you know, why Marvin Jones Sr.? Why not someone else? And the reason why, one, he's familiar. This is home. You heard him talk about it. He said this place is like home. I walk outside on one of them. And then, two, it's his personality. It's his energy. It's what he brings. It's infectious. He's a great teammate. Everyone, you see, the Detroit Lions gave him a standing ovation last year, and he wasn't even on the team anymore. They don't do that for anybody.
Right.
That's when you're Brad Holmes. This is the guy we need on this team right now, currently.